Hello guys, my name is E-Mathshala and today I will explain you how to calculate the quadratic equation values. So first we see that what is really quadratic equation means. So this is linear equation what we usually see. It is x plus 3 will be equal to RHS which is 2. So what we see here is the power 1 of x. This is the power 1 of x. This is linear equation means power 1. This is linear. And with the quadratic equation case, we have the power 2 here. As you can see, this is power 2, x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Power 2, which means quadratic equation. This is the standard form of quadratic equation. That's how we see the basic quadratic equation should be look like. This is a, x square plus bx plus c will be equal to RHS 0. And this should always be 0 to calculate the value of the quadratic. Because we have a coefficient of x square which is a, coefficient of b, x is b, and the c is the constant. We always have a constant in the quadratic equation. If there is no constant, we take it c as a initial value which is 0. Okay. So this is our first method of calculating the quadratic equation, which is the splitting the middle term. There's another method which is the Shri-Bhattacharya's formula. We will see it later. So this is a basic equation, just as an example, x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. As you can see, there is one coefficient, nothing is written there, so it is 1 as a default. And there is coefficient of 2 as b, this is a, and this is c of course, which is 1. Okay. So what should we do here is we first take the product of the first A and C. So we take the product, I should write here. This should be equal to the middle term, which is 2x. So B should be equal to this one. Either B can be calculated by addition or subtraction. This operation should be done to calculate the B as a product of A into C. This should be equal. Now how it should be equal? Let me tell you this. So ax square plus, as you can see, this 1 into 1 is 1, and 2 can be written as 1 plus 1, right? And 1 into 1 is 1 itself. So that's how we equate both the sides. X square, which is 1 coefficient, is x plus x. As you can see, there is nothing written, so it is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we take the common, so it is x square, which is actually x into x. So there's an x in here, so we take x common. Remaining is x plus 1. As you can see, it is in product form. So this one, yes, and here too. As we have nothing common in here, but as you know that 1 multiplied by any number is the number itself. So we assuming that this whole thing is multiplied by 1. So 1 taken as a common, remaining is x plus 1 will be equal to 0, all this. So now we take x and plus 1 in a single brackets and x plus 1 as common. This should be equal, this should always be equal. If this is not equal, your quadratic values are not correct. So x plus 1 and x plus 1, it is coming equal because of the question. Usually it doesn't come equal, in few questions it only comes equal. So as you can see, we can calculate this as a portion of this. So what actually happens here is this part will be dividing in here. So 0 divided by any number is 0 itself, and then this part goes down. So as you can see, both part is calculating 1 by 1, but both part is same, so it doesn't matter here. X plus 1 is equal to 0, x equal to minus 1 by the transfer method. Now for you guys, I have an example over here, which is 5x square minus 11x plus 2. As you can see, it is a quadratic equation. How should you know? Because you can see the power 2 here, so it is a quadratic equation. Alright, so let's take the product. And like I said, A, B, and C. And guys, always remember that you should take the sign. Like if it's minus 5, then you take minus 5. And if it's minus 2, then you take minus 2. And if B is negative already, so we are taking as a negative B. Now product 5 into 2, which is 10. Now we have to calculate somehow that we get the two numbers as a product of 10. and its subtraction or addition should be equal to 11, minus 11, minus 11. So I have a trick for you. Just take the HCF of the product. If it is 10, we are taking HCF of it. So 10, 2 multiplied by 5, then 5 multiplied by 1. So as you can see, 1 into 5 into 2, that is 10. 2 into 5 into 1 is equal to 10, right? So as you can see, 5 plus 2, 5 into 2 will be 10, into 1, it is 10. But as you can also see here that if we add 1 in it, this one if we add in it, we'll get 11. So that's a trick. As you can see, by the HCF method, you can really find the factors, that which factors or which factors you can product or then take it as a summation or subtraction to get the middle term. So you can see 10 into 1 is 10, which we should be getting, and 10 plus 1 is 11, we should be getting. Now the big thing is here is we have to take sign in as a term itself. Now 5x square minus 10x minus x plus 2 will be equal to 0. Now you see this is a minus of 11. We should be getting minus 11, not product of plus 11. So how you get it is just minus 2 into minus 5, which is plus 10, right? Minus minus plus. And if yes, so that's how we get it. Minus 2 into minus 5 will be equal to plus 10. Let me write it in. And of course, if we minus 1 in it, if the both terms are negative, they will be added, but the sign of the bigger term should be taken. So sign of the 10 is be taken, which is minus. So 5x square minus 10x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. If this operation will be held as a positive because both terms are negative, and negative negative should be added, then minus x, x minus 2 is taken as a common, 5 into 1 and 10 5 into 2, so 5 taken as a common, 5x because both the terms are on x square is x into x, 5x, brackets, x minus 2, and as we last I just explained it here that if there is nothing written, there should be, we assume that it is multiplied by 1, so it should be 1 and 1, so we take minus 1 as a common, then we get x minus 2. Like I said, you have to equate these two. So if we take plus 1 here, we will get x plus 2, which is not equal to this one. So we take minus 1 as a common, x minus 2. Now, and just like simple, we just take these two as in a single round brace, 5x minus 1 and product by x minus 2 is equal to 0. First, I'll calculate this one and then this one. First and then second. So this is the first question. We assume that this product goes into division there, which is 0 itself. 5x minus 1 will be 0, 5 is equal to 1, and x equal to 1 by 5. Simple. And so now this product, which is minus 2 is equal to 0, x equal to 2. So that's how you calculate quadratic equation values by splitting the middle term. Thank you.